Number 8, I won't let you destroy my world.
Oh, yeah. You want to sit there and say too low? No, buddy. It's 8. There's 7 better.
It's time for law! Yeah, that's what time it is. It's time for this here law. It's nothing you could debate. It's nothing you could yap about, boy. You gonna be all right regardless of whatever the fuck happens. We hit 1,500 subs today, and guess what? You 1,500 subs, you better sit there and listen to this law, buddy. This right here
Is your top 20 Dragon Ball scenes, pal. And it don't matter what the you do. This boy Ashley's gonna tell you something, boy. This is law. You better listen.
Today, we're counting down our picks, the scenes across the Dragon Ball franchise where characters let their anger run wild.
Top 20 rage scenes. Rage might be on the list. Please don't have rage on the list.
What the heck's a Kakarot?
Please don't have rage. Stop begging.
Number 20, Slug Smackdown. Just because this transformation makes no sense.
Here we go already. Look at you now. I know the lawbreakers are out there somewhere like, what? For Super Saiyan? Yeah, hey, trust me, there's 19 more, buddy. That's that law.
Doesn't mean
That's
the fight
law.
that follows isn't
Get
fun to
over
watch
it.
unfold.
Get over it.
Beaten and broken by the ancient Namekian, something snaps inside Goku. Imbued in radiant light,
You just
consumed
kicked the
by
shit out of him a
rage,
couple
he
times, and that's pretty
unleashes
much
his,
it.
becomes
Not gonna lie,
a
pretty much showed the whole
not
scene.
Super Saiyan, a Pseudo Saiyan? Well, whatever non-canonical nonsense it goes by, it is mightily pissed off.
Then he just pulls up the war farms for a couple
My
seconds.
word, he's mad. What got into him?
I don't know, you did try to kill
Number
him.
19, Pudding Panic.
You know what? A lot of people wouldn't think of putting this on their list, but in hindsight, W Law.
You there.
A lot of people forget that this is like a rage scene. Not that people forget that Beerus was mad in this scene, but people forget about, oh yeah, this is a rage scene. This dumbass blob just wouldn't share. Now, hot take, I'm with Boo, nigga. I hate sharing my food. Is Boo entitled to, I don't know.
all the fucking pudding cups?
No. Furthermore, would I share a pudding cup?
A literal god?
Yes. But regardless, I do hate sharing my food, so I see where you're coming from.
Hand over one of those pudding cups.
Never come between a god of destruction and his desserts, or there will be hell to pay. Case in point,
Yeah,
where
that's just
Beerus is
crazy.
without that sugary goodness, the destroyer deity decides it's time to commit a little genocide.
You know what's the most fucked part about this? Boo, if you literally wanted to, after eating one pudding cup, you could point to these plates and make them all pudding cups. Boo is an asshole.
Like-
Boo literally could have just made them on the
This is where the comedy
What
ends
the
and the action commences, as the entire cast
This
lash
nigga's a
out
dickhead,
to subdue
bro.
him. Number 18, Broly goes berserk. Back
Broly
in his
is not
barbarian
law.
days, Broly was nothing more than a
Law.
vicious rage machine driven by a desire to pummel Kakarot into the concrete.
Cook.
And that was about it.
Kakarot.
Cook. Hold your spot, bastard. Cook.
Kakarot.
But that didn't mean his acts of violence weren't a spectacle to behold.
Nah, I didn't see what I just saw, man. Chad, I ain't see what I just saw, man. I ain't. Hold on.
But that didn't mean his
Ooh.
After being confronted by the source of his trauma, Broly becomes unhinged, becoming a mass of muscle and fury
Look at that
known
huge
as the
false swipe.
legendary
Oh,
Super
no,
Saiyan,
that-
and in doing so became one of the most iconic non-canon characters in Dragon Ball history. It's a true testament to his character that his sense of vengeance was so
Okay, and then
intense,
start
he was
bitching out.
willed into the mainstream continuity decades later.
He put everything into that roundhouse.
Number 17, taking Vegeta's balls.
That's not you, Lord. Don't let 2020 get y'all, bruh. Y'all don't talk like that, bro. Y'all don't do the sus. You need to give these boys this here law.
One mission while on Namek, and that was to gather all of the Dragon Balls and make himself immortal. It was going rather swimmingly. That is until Gohan, Krillin,
said,
and their
this is
Dragon Ball
hilarious.
locator came into the picture.
Yeah,
It's that boy! I sensed he was hiding something.
Vegeta's hard-earned
Is that a
Nords.
subscribe warning? Hey, you need to subscribe to me too. I'm on the road to 160K. Please, I want to hit 200,000 before the summer.
He was essentially left ballless. His reaction is exactly what you'd imagine.
Stop.
Homicidal urges on an unprecedented level as he instantly gives chase.
When I find you, I'll kill you! You're dead!
Number 16, the death of Android 8. There were a couple of times in the original Dragon Ball where Goku displayed
Okay, law. I ain't even. I ain't think you boys really liked original Dragon Ball, let alone its movies. This is why I like your videos. This is why we keep watching, Law.
Genuine rage worthy of his Saiyan heritage,
yeah.
though chief among them has
Hell
to
yeah,
be
Law.
this iteration in the Path of Power movie. When Android 8 is killed by Commander Black,
Obviously,
Goku
this is
snaps,
17 because,
the
or
sight of his
16 because it's
deceased
fact, but
mechanized
reality
friend,
is,
causing him to unleash.
this is probably a top 3 animated moment on this entire list, minimum.
Honestly, one of the industry's greatest, most impactful Kamehamehas to date.
Just how it looks is fucking crazy. Chris. Such a
Alternative universe or not, this moment is peak Dragon Ball. Yes, avenging friendly robots runs in the family.
Crash out then.
Number 15, Bardock's Revenge. Finding out
adult
your
Goku
boss
with
is
a
going to
scar. Let's
exterminate your
go.
entire race certainly can change one's perspective.
Law.
And that's exactly what happens to Bardock thanks to acquiring psychic abilities. Infuriated and
Honestly, you could have just put a picture of Bardock on the screen and called it top 20 Dragon Ball scenes because, yeah, his whole character is just like an angry, smart Goku.
the father of Goku wages a one-man war
Like, I
to
see
take
him,
out
and even though he's
Frieza.
not, I just can't stop hearing him say,
Everything!
Past a few of his elite guards, which he does in spectacular fashion. Breaking necks, ripping through body parts, and blasting them to smithereens, Bardock may not be able to go golden, but he certainly knows how to throw a punch.
I thought you would say something super related because, you know, throw a punch, kind of lackluster.
Number 14, Kale Cracks.
This is why I like this channel. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's take the knife of betrayal and let's piss off some Dragon Ball fans. There you go, Law. You tell them your truth. You tell them the truth. There ain't no other opinions. This is fact. My only thing is, what is she gonna do when base Kaba is right there?
That's the beauty of a multiverse. Even the
It's
most
based
unlikely
cover.
of characters can have that Saiyan dog in them. With the preparations for the Tournament of Power underway,
Stop holding back,
Caulifla
Kaba.
and Kaba try to get the timid Kale to unlock Super Saiyan. While insistent she's useless, her self-loathing actually serves as the trigger, and what a reveal it was.
Cap, he's in base form.
We'd all expected that Kale would have some manner of power hiding beneath the surface. The fact she turned out to be Universe 6's version of the legendary Super Saiyan was the best kind of surprise. Number 13, Gohan's First Steps.
Do we see Gohan walk? Yeah, we tap, but I like it.
Long before he ever went golden, long before he was saving the world from androids, heck, long before he hit
Young
puberty,
man, go
Gohan was already a
easy.
beast in the making.
Power level 1,370. And it's still going up!
You're
After
gonna fuck you
witnessing
up.
his father be brutalized by Raditz, something snaps inside Gohan to unleash a rage-filled headbutt so strong
An
that
agenda push while he's on the screen. This Todd is equally as good as that Cell Saga Gohan. Debatably better. I'm not even trolling. I could make the argument.
sends his murderous uncle reeling.
Hey, you gotta live with that.
Leave my dad!
Now
Hey, you
you
gotta
have to
live with
wonder,
that.
was this
You
a
gotta live with
masterful
that. I
piece
can
of
do it.
foreshadowing
I
that
can
would
do
go
it.
on
It's
to
not that
indicate
hard.
just how powerful Gohan's innate abilities really were? Or was Raditz
It's
just so
genuinely
weak
not
that
that
he
hard of an
lost to a
argument to make.
4-year-old? Number 12, The Bird. While it still doesn't
Oh, god damn it, I lost my voice in WrestleMania.
this particular
Just
reveal
know
of Goku's
I
Super
was gonna
Saiyan
do it.
form was borderline biblical. Following Cooler's wanton destruction, which leads to the death of a random bird, Goku decides to finish things in the most grandiose manner possible, going golden and giving off some serious
this
aura
rage scene
energy
is
to bring
funny
the
with a stupid premise. It's actually pretty good too, with a stupid premise of, damn, Goku really did not want these animals to die. In a lot of movies, Goku is like this. Is he more overpowered? Yes. But in exchange, they give Goku this weird, like, Lorax kind of character. Not saying Goku doesn't care about, like, animals and shit, but, like, probably the things I'm tweaking. Rewatch this movie. He, like, weirdly loves animals in this shit. It's just like, he is like, you would think Goku was, like, always a nature guy. And Goku's just Goku.
Bird
It's a
back
little
from
weird,
the dead
though,
so
but
it can
fuck.
fly off into the sunset.
He's just like obsessed with nature. Not that he didn't grow up outside and shit. That's a good argument
going
for
on?
it. But
That is somehow the most unnecessary yet epic flex made by a Super Saiyan to date. He giveth life and he can taketh it away.
You're hurting people. What have they done to you?
you did that over a bird. He didn't hurt a person. Now, am I saying birds are less than people? There's some birds I would save over some humans.
I can't let you take your unhappiness out on other people anymore.
Number 11, Piccolo's End. Nappa and Vegeta's
And this right here, I do it. Oh, wait, well, they're talking about a rage scene. That might actually not trigger as many people as I thought it would initially. If we're talking Gohan's rage following the scene, I don't think a lot of people would be mad at this.
arrival on Earth was instantly followed
Maybe,
by a parade
but I don't
of
think so.
death,
I think this isn't the
including
rage
that of
bait as I
several
thought it would
notable.
be.
The most hard-hitting
Yeah,
among
this
them,
isn't the rage bait
obviously,
as I thought it
was
would be.
Piccolo. Taking the full brunt of a
It's
blast
sadder
meant to
than
kill
it is a rage
Gohan,
moment.
the Namekian spends his final moments confessing his affection to his would-be son about how their friendship has changed him into a better person.
Type shit.
You're like the son I never had. I'm proud of you. Goodbye, my friend.
Prompts Gohan to once again tap into that well of unbridled rage as he lights up Nappa with all the ki he possesses. It may not end him then and there, but it was a valiant effort. Number 10, Papa Bear Vegeta. It certainly took a long while for Vegeta's fatherly instincts to kick in, but when they do, they go hard.
Hold on, watch this.
Down!
And then they got the screen and then
Oh, fuck.
Perfect Cell takes a moment to celebrate his
All right, Vegeta, avenge your
resurrection
baby
by
boy.
killing Trunks on the spot. First time we got to see
Laughing like
Vegeta
Pedro?
wrestle with
Ooh. Pedro's is funnier.
the consequences of his
Pedro's
pride,
is way
and it is
funnier.
not a pretty sight.
To be fair.
He goes all out, and while he doesn't even phase the ultimate creation, his outcry of anguish is one of his most defining moments. Number 9, Time to Pay. One does not tend to associate Goku
a Dragon Ball Super moment in my list?
with a desire to destroy. Defend, sure, but never to beat someone to death out of sheer maliciousness. But Black and Zamasu are the exception to the rule. Wanting to rub salt into the wounds, the traitor god reveals that in his timeline, after taking Goku's body for his own, Black went on to slaughter Chi-Chi and Goten on the spot. Goku does not take this well.
You monster! You'll pay for that! You'll pay for that!
John Shin was good at his job.
Bottomless reserves of Saiyan aggression before going buck wild with his fists like he's Vegeta on a vendetta.
And now it's time to pay!
Number 8, I won't let you destroy my world.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Sonny, I'm talking to you. Couple of you lawbreakers. Couple of you boys that want to sit there and say too low. No, buddy. It's 8. There are 7 better. Don't you sit there and type nothing. You get the fuck up on out of here. Dragon Ball fan.
Falling against a god is no easy feat, but that's never stopped Goku. Even with his newly acquired abilities as a Super Saiyan god, Goku is instantly pushed back against the seemingly overwhelming force of a deity.
Will not let you destroy my world!
The ensuing battle is a glorious display of Goku's righteous rage,
Oh, boy. It's every time.
pushing Beerus way out of his comfort zone and proving that he has the chops to even test the likes of the divine.
It is every time. Now, we know the rules. Directly above it is where it gets funny.
Number 7, Broly goes berserk again.
Oh, yeah. What y'all gonna do? Y'all gonna go movie for movie with Broly niggas. What you gonna do? Y'all gonna talk to them Broly niggas? Because them Broly niggas, you know how to get down.
Bringing Broly into the fold of Dragon Ball canon was something we didn't know we needed, especially in regards to his reimagined character that provided far more depth and
Not as
sympathy.
rage bait as you think. I'm just instigating an argument. I'm not necessarily thinking it's rage. I'm asking, do you think that them Broly niggas would do this to you if you said the Battle God scene was better?
Thankfully, his
Them
signature
Broly niggas,
rage and
you say
outrageously
anything's better than
muscular
their Ooga
physique
Booga King.
remained intact.
They'll beat
If
your
anything,
fucking
his
ass.
transformation into a Super Saiyan even surpasses that of the
They'll
original,
kick your
with
ass,
Frieza
sonny.
purposefully killing his father to act as a trigger. Broly loses it, unleashing such a vast destructive energy that his ascension feels like the end of the world. The beatdown that follows is just the icing on top.
Show the punches. Nah,
Number
need the punches.
6, Gohan lets out the beast.
We knew Gohan was gonna be up here. We didn't know what scenes were. But now it's a triple threat, buddy. They went movie for movie for movie.
From the heights of his battle against Perfect
went
Cell
movie
back
for
in his
movie for
teenage
movie.
years, it's fair
Oh,
to
yeah.
say Gohan had fallen off the pedestal when it came to the strongest Saiyan on the scene, practically outdone by nearly every member of the cast. That is, until he finally found redemption. As the world-ending android Cell
Same
Max
replay
is
scene, I
released
guess that
on the
wasn't
world,
copyrighted for you.
it proceeds to body practically everyone who gets near it, including Piccolo.
Huge transformation.
The sight of his other dad getting nearly killed by a recreation of his greatest enemy sends Gohan off the deep end. Going literal beast mode, Gohan displays the kind of mercilessness that we sorely missed.
Is that all you've got?
Oh, wow. That was hard.
Then my turn.
Number 5, That's My Bulma.
Vegeta fans, you made the top 5! And you even beat Goku in this movie.
Fan will tell you there are 2 things that you don't mess with when it comes to the Prince of all
Vegeta fans.
Saiyans.
Now
His
the question
pride
is,
and his
what do they put at 4?
pride. Beerus messed with the latter and paid the price. After slapping down Bulma, her hubby goes on the warpath.
That's my.
Why didn't he go Super Saiyan 3? I'm just saying, if he wanted to crash out, he would have used his strongest form. It doesn't make sense. Delilah isn't canon. Fuck that.
Despite being nowhere near as strong as a destroyer god, Vegeta overcomes his limits and even surpasses Goku, all for the honor of his lovely lady. It's not only a brilliant display of Vegeta's strength, but one of the best examples of how far he's come since his days of being a Saiyan lackey with only murder on the mind. We can only imagine what happened behind closed doors
Why
that
the fuck is he Melly?
Number 4, Trunks' Woe.
Oh yeah, Vegeta fans, look at you now. You're getting surpassed by your boy. You're getting surpassed by Sonny Vegeta, by little Vegeta. You're getting passed by Vegeta Jr.
The future that this version of Trunks inhabits is not a pleasant one. Constantly under siege from Android 18 and 17,
All instigating aside, this is a good moment.
Trunks' life is filled with nothing but death and misery. The pinnacle of which is undoubtedly when his mentor, Gohan, is struck down. The overwhelming sorrow turns out
Shit makes me sad. I was just about to say, the only thing that I would say though, I don't know if this qualifies as a rage moment. This is like a sad moment for me. I understand easily the fact that he is pissed off when he smashes the ground and turns Super Saiyan. But for me, this is like a sad moment. But law is law, and I ain't a lawbreaker.
fuel that Trunks needed to finally become a Super Saiyan,
if I had
but
to
comes at
classify
the
it
heaviest
and
price
be a lawbreaker
imaginable.
and be like, you know, an ignorant swine that doesn't listen to the law.
You're my best friend. You were everything to me.
It's the rare time where the arrival of a brand new Super Saiyan doesn't instantly pave the way for a happy ending.
Gohan!
That's true. That is the first time that a Super Saiyan is introduced, and it's not like a positive thing.
But that's future Trunks' life in a
Actually, very
nutshell. Sometimes you can't be a savior, only a survivor. Number 3, Surpassing God.
Oh, yes! I love the law. Look at you now. Don't you dare debate it. Law. We're talking about rage. no super. We're talking about rage, no super. This is easily top 3, boy. You was really pissed off, was it not? Oh, all right.
Vegeta's battle against Top during the final stages of the Tournament
You
of
wanted
Power
Vegeta in the
is
top 3, you got
exquisite
Vegeta in the
in
top
every
3.
sense of the word. The battle is brutal, unwavering, and pushes the prince to the limit, not only physically, but also in his convictions.
I fight for Bulma, for Trunks and Bulla. I fight for the oath I made to a fellow warrior.
Beast combo.
Faced with an enemy
You
who disregarded his
fight
own
for
moral code to
peace.
become a god in training, Vegeta refused
Twitter ruined it, bro. This nigga said, I fight for Bulma, Trunks, and
Peace, Kaba.
Oh,
is to concede
God
that
damn
which
it,
he
man.
holds dear, his pride, his bonds, and his warrior
Twitter is-
spirits.
Twitter ruined it. My bad.
save you, that it gives you the strength you need. Well, none of I have anything to say about it.
It's in this ironclad
Top 3.
belief that he unleashes the final explosion once more. Only now he's able to withstand such a radical technique, likely due to his refusal to bend to an enemy whose mentality serves as his moral antithesis. He screamed his way to victory. We are here for it. Number 2, Super Saiyan 2.
Please, drop your restraints. Protect the life I loved. You have the strength.
I ain't gonna lie, I've watched that scene again recently. Hot take, Cell wasn't wrong. Nigga was yapping. I'd have stepped on his head too. And look at it from Cell's perspective. That nigga did just randomly get inserted into the arena and just wouldn't shut the fuck up. I'm not gonna lie. Get the fuck out. Like he literally get tossed into the goddamn arena. He just starts yapping.
You know it, we know it, everyone
Get him
knows
down.
it. Gohan cutting loose in the
Kill
wake
the
of Cell's cruelty.
Exactly. If you're Cell, not saying I agree with it because Cell's a bad guy, but if you're Cell, this nigga's a buzzkill right now. You got Gohan about to fucking cry and shit, and this nigga 16, you gotta let go. Shut the fuck up, you let go.
One of the franchise's finest
You gotta
moments.
let go,
Watching
Gohan.
Android 16 crushed
Don't
before
be
his
a
eyes
coward.
serves as the catalyst for the pacifist Saiyan to decide
Shut up.
that it's time to throw hands now and worry about morals later.
And I won't watch this anymore!
The explosion of power, the music, Gohan's enraged expression, all of it serves as the perfect introduction to a form far beyond that of the original Golden Warrior.
Oh gee, now that you said that, I wonder what could possibly be number 1.
Number 1, the first Super Saiyan.
Oh wow, who would have saw that coming? I'm just here to say that there was a part of the community about a year ago that tried to tell me that Super Saiyan Rage wasn't not only not the worst, but was a good transformation. To that community, if you survive the past 365 days, if you survive that, what do you say about someone genuinely making a top 20 Dragon Ball Rage list that excludes
Fucking Super Saiyan Rage.
Just saying. I'm just saying, bruh. There's no way if there's a top 20 ego moment that someone's gonna make a list and it doesn't have Ultra Ego on it. You know what I mean? The top 20 Dragon Ball Instinct moments and it doesn't have Ultra Instinct on it, but with Rage, you know. Damn good list. I know I'm talking to like 3% of the viewer base right now. Some of you guys don't understand the beef, and that's fine. Some of you guys weren't along for the journey the entire time. Your day 2s, not day 1s, and that's perfectly fine. But to those niggas, pieces of shit, I'm up 1-0.
A moment that defined animation and pop
Pieces of
culture
shit,
forevermore.
I'm up 1-0.
One born of absolute rage over a fallen friend.
And my editors know what I'm talking about. Fuck that. They were there.
After surviving Goku's spirit
Anyway,
bomb,
not gonna lie,
Frieza
don't need your Yap Fest. We knew that was there. Look, man, law never lies. Super Saiyan 1 is like head ass of a pick as it is. It probably just is the pick. It truly probably is just the pick. You could argue Super Saiyan 2, hence why it's 1 and 2. But in terms of like looking pissed off, Gohan looked like he finally understood that he needed to snap, which coherently like ties into being pissed off. Goku literally was pissed off. So yeah, it's definitely one of them things. It's the basic bitch pick, but it's the common pick. Let me know if you're a lawbreaker. Let me know what your favorite Dragon Ball Rage moment is, rather than the objective best one, because the objective best one is what was in this list. But for now, take care, stay blessed, and see you next time.